So let's connect with whatever's happening in the body as we start. Notice your whole body from head to toes and notice that it's a field of energy. And that energy, sensations, feelings happens in a space, the space that our body's occupying. And very often we're only aware of thoughts in the mind. And then when we tune in, we're more aware of our body, our breath, what's going on energetically as well as physically. Let's tune into that for a moment. Your whole body, head to toes. And in a mindfulness practice, a lot of what we're doing is tuning into the felt sense. What does it feel like to be present in your body? Let's go through the body and notice the specific areas, the forehead and eyebrows, and that activity of thought behind the forehead. So, if we're looking at feeling connected as I'm aware of or I'm paying attention to, that's certainly one element of it. I'm aware of the forehead and eyebrows. I'm letting those muscles soften. Same with the muscles of the eyes, the eyelids, the sense of sight. And if you have your eyes closed or your gaze soft, then we can turn our attention inwards more easily. Part of it's an acknowledgement when we're doing a practice like this, we don't have to be scanning the environment for danger. We've already set ourselves up for that. We know that in the room that we're in or the space that we're in, that we're physically safe. But we can let our body know that, and we can let our body go into a resting experience. It's okay to let the arms and legs settle. We don't need to jump into action. Notice your mouth, your jaw, the teeth. You're clenching your teeth at all. Let that soften. Notice your neck and shoulders and into the upper back. Notice the whole back of your body. Let your body settle back into the support of the chair, the floor. Back of your legs, the back of your arms, the whole of your back of your head. And notice the front of your body as well, from your face and mouth down through your throat, your chest, your stomach. Noticing your breath. Staying connected with our body in part means that we notice what's going on in the different parts of the body. If there's something tight, we soften it. We let ourselves settle back into the support that we have through the floor or the chair. And then we can stay connected with our breath. It's very calming and stabilizing for our system to have a smooth, continuous breath. Let your stomach and belly relax and soften as you breathe out. Often, when we're stressed or afraid, we hold our breath. So, we might have patterns of that in our body. Let that smooth out. Notice if there's any times that your mind is wandering, that you're disconnecting or not any longer paying attention. When we have a mind that's overstimulated, sometimes this can seem kind of boring and the mind will go skittering off somewhere. And it's also very common for us to have sensations or energy in the body that we're trying to avoid. And so it can feel like a bit too much to really pay attention in the body. And this is something that gets better with practice, I find. And now pay attention to the interior, the energy, what's going on in the interior of your body. So if there's a tightness in your mouth and jaw, is there a energy to that as well as the physical sensations? Do you feel like you're clenching your teeth to hold in some words? Or is it that specific? Maybe it's something that happens so often that it's not related to a specific thing. The back of the neck and shoulders, the upper back is another area. We might feel that tightness in the shoulders or pain. And often there's an energetic tightness or a shield. We're bracing ourselves. And as you're going through your body, maybe your attention is being drawn to a tightness in the gut or something. Really notice if it's okay with you to stay connected with your physical body in that location as well as any energy or sensation. Keeping this awareness, this attention of what's going on in the body and in the energy, and also thoughts in the mind. Notice what the thoughts are. And notice when your thoughts go somewhere else. That's an early sign of disconnection. When you notice that you're lost in a train of thought, what happened? We were just paying attention to the breath or some part of the body, and now we're not. So, what is it that triggered that disconnect? And often it's an energy in the body or a thought in the mind. And without having to have a perfect experience of connection, feel back into these words: I feel connected and whole. It feels safe to know who I am. In an inquiry like this, we're looking for our response. We're not looking to say, yeah, I'm 100% there. We're looking to see what our response is. I feel safe to know who I am. How true does that feel to not judge ourselves for whatever the answers are? We're just looking. There's no right or wrong answer. And often it's shame, some kind of held shame in our body that makes it feel not safe. Notice if you can work with that, if you could allow shame to be here, if it is, and to work with it, to welcome whatever it is in the body that's going on, that you could still stay connected to yourself, not move into judgment, not disconnect, just to kind and patient and present. And we could acknowledge that we're on a journey of getting to know ourselves and that that's not going to be easy necessarily. Some of what we get to know is what we've blocked out in the past. And now we're here. We're ready and we're capable of paying attention, of connecting. We want to. And sometimes we turn away and then we come back, and that's absolutely fine. What comes up for you if you hear these words? I trust my own goodwill towards myself. I trust my own goodwill towards myself. One of the arenas in which this plays out is that we get to know ourselves. We get to be appreciating of ourselves, of our kindness, of our vulnerability. We're able to be kind and present and compassionate with ourselves. And that moves out into connecting with other people as well. So being connected and present, what's your response to these words? I notice that it is safe, and I notice when it is safe to express who I am. Acknowledging that not all people are safe to be around authentically. Sometimes we need to have boundaries or protect ourselves. That we can pay attention. I notice when it is safe to express who I am. And we're working with broadening our window of tolerance so that we can take appropriate risks. Notice that. I'm able to take appropriate vulnerability risks. I'm not over defended. And as well as thoughts that might be coming into the mind, notice the energy in your body. How are you responding to that? And sometimes we didn't gauge correctly and we take a risk and it doesn't turn out. Notice how you can handle occasional overexposure. Something didn't work out and that you could still manage that. And again, there's no right or wrong answers. We're just looking. I can handle occasional overexposure or when something doesn't turn out well. Notice your body, your breath, thoughts. I am strong, steady, grounded, and kind. Listen to those words and notice what that feels like in your body. I am strong, steady, grounded, and kind. You could bring all of your senses into knowing that. Bring your visual. Maybe you have an image of yourself standing strong, confident, relaxed, smooth breath. Feel that in your body. The truth is that we have all made it through whatever's happened to this moment. And we might not always feel strong and steady. We might really be wanting to heal and do something different and respond different going forward than we did in the past. That's natural. But we're here and we did make it through. Feel back into the words we started with. I feel connected and whole. I feel goodwill towards myself. And I'm not perfect. It goes in and out, and sometimes I feel steadier than other times. And that I'm starting to really experience being here for myself and connected and whole. And as you let that reverberate, come back into attention with your whole body, head to toes. Notice if your whole body can be in your awareness, if that's okay. And through your face, throat, down through the collarbones, into the chest and stomach, the sides of your neck and shoulders, down into your arms and hands, the back of your head, back of your neck, shoulders, upper back, the whole back of your body, then down through your legs and feet. feeling into that. I am connected and whole. And if you notice that your mind is wandering off and getting ahead of itself, bring it back. For another couple of minutes, stay connected with your whole experience. And then when you're ready, open your eyes.